Yeah, what's good? It's your boy Paya, Stank Bruff and all that. Yeah, I already know. But right now, right now I'm just making a short video about 30 minutes long. You won't call that short, cause I make like 3 hours and shit straight on these shits. You know what I'm saying? My room a fucking mess right now. My back fucking hurts, man. Getting old at a young age. Right now. Let me see. Let's see. That. Free bang. I just joined a new fucking bang game. Suckers don't understand. It's a man thing. I just joined the free bang game. Oh, yeah. I just joined the free bang game. It's actually too cold to leave the door open. I didn't suit up good enough. Oh well. Hope I don't get caught.
How many nights have you stayed here? The night I first met Jacob, he told me what he and other children in northern Uganda were living through.
The rebel, when they raise us again, then they will kill us. My brother tried to escape, then they kill using panga. They cut his neck.
Did you see it?
I saw.
We fear that if we sleep at our home, we can be abducted by the rebels because our home is far away from town.
They will catch us, then will take us there in the bush. So come here to save our life.
You cannot believe it. This has been going on for years. If that happened one night in America, it'd be on the cover of Newsweek. What is it that you want to be when you grow up?
For me, I wanted to be lawyer, but no money. I don't have money to pay my school fees, so that I learned and then I be lawyer.
After spending a few weeks with Jacob, he told me something I would never forget.
So it is better when you kill us. And if possible, you can kill us, you kill us. For us, we don't want now to stay because
You don't want to stay on Earth.
we are only two, no one taking care of us. We are not going to school. So
You would rather die than stay on Earth.
Yes.
Now, even now.
Yes.
Even now.
Hell.
Are we going to stay in our future?
He told me more about his brother and what he would say to him if he were still alive.
Come that real.
I love you, but now I miss you. So
Yo.
it is better when we meet.
This news break just entered. The United States of America does not have real.
I will not talk much. I will start something. Because if I saw my brother once again,
ignorant
I
motherfucker.
don't.
They got him. We gonna be real niggas, and we gonna be real niggas. But ain't now when there's no real nigga. I'm talking about undeniable ignorant motherfucker. I'd rather die. That's some old cool, calm, collected type shit, yo.
Something.
The way he spoke that shit,
So
yo,
I
I
made
just
him a
his fucking
promise.
heart.
We are also gonna do everything
That
that
shit
we can to stop them.
is real.
Do you hear my words?
Tattoo the name on your motherfucker.
We're going to stop them.
Hold on.
We're going to stop them.
Damn. That shit might be too short to
I
light.
made that promise to Jacob, not knowing what it would mean. But now I do. Over the past 9 years, I have fought to fulfill it. And the fight has led me here, to this movie you're watching. Because that promise is not just about Jacob or me. It's also about you. And this year, 2012, is the year that we can finally fulfill it. And if we succeed, we change the course of human history. But time is running out. To level with you, this movie expires on December 31st, 2012. And its only purpose is to stop the rebel group, the LRA, and their leader, Joseph
I'm gonna let you know, I'm gonna download this shit
exactly
and keep
how
it.
we're going to do it.
Motherfucker. History. Historical landmark. Because I know what you're doing. Because I don't know what you're doing. But I know what you're doing because I know what you're saying.
So the thing is, my son Gavin has I've never really explained to him what I do. He knows I went to Africa, but he doesn't know what the war's about or
I know you fucking some hoes.
So I'm going to explain it to him for the first time today.
But I know you fucking some hoes.
So Gav,
because I heard you say you gonna fuck some hoes.
some questions, and you can just look
at
me and ask.
If you say you gonna fuck some hoes, you fucking some hoes.
What do I do for a job?
You stop the bad guys from being mean.
Who are the bad guys?
It'll print, bitch.
Do you know where
Star Wars.
Star Wars people?
Yeah.
Those are the bad guys?
Yeah.
Can I tell you the bad guy's name?
Yeah.
This is the guy Joseph
Got this
Kony.
pack at 6 o'clock.
He's the bad guy.
Yeah.
It is after
Who's
12,
this?
but not much after.
Joseph Kony, he has an army, okay? And what he does is he takes children from their parents and he gives them a gun to shoot and he makes them shoot and kill other people.
But they're not gonna do what he says because they're nice guys, right?
Yeah, they don't want to do what he says, but he forces them to do bad things. What do you think about that?
Sad.
I couldn't explain to Gavin the details of what Joseph Kony really does. Because the truth is, Kony abducts kids just like Gavin. For 26 years, Kony has been kidnapping children into his rebel group, the LRA. Turning the girls into sex slaves. And the boys into child soldiers. He makes them mutilate people's faces. And he forces them to kill their own parents. And this is not just a few children. It's been over 30,000 of them. And Jacob was one of those children. As if Kony's crimes aren't bad enough, he is not fighting for any cause, but only to maintain his power. He is not supported by anyone, and he has repeatedly used peace talks to rearm and murder again and again.
Kony, different times, proposed peace and then just regain strength.
Try to keep it real with this dude. Like,
This is the head prosecutor
let
for
me
the
pause this
International
right quick.
Criminal Court.
I can hear that and talk at the same time because I got these functions that you motherfuckers might not have, and that's more like the shit I'm not paying attention to. I remember it later. You know what I'm saying? So I can not pay attention to the movie, but the thing it is, I can't like halfway pay attention to it. I got to completely zone it out or completely zone it in order to bank this shit. So this shit is banked. I be sitting somewhere at my motherfucking homeboy house. It's boring and shit. I'm over that bitch just chilling, and this crazy shit comes from nowhere. But I want to speak on this because I know in the video I had posted, I don't remember if it was on YouTube or Uscreen, but I had mentioned the factor of the scenario, the situation that had went down and shit. The motherfucker on Facebook play poker, right? You know, so I got poker buddies. When you play at the table with somebody, you can add them to your buddy list. Anybody from your Facebook profile is on your buddy list if they play poker. I had my stacks up, but I was saying I thought I was rich, but after playing as much as I've been playing, I realized this shit. I ain't rich, but I had my chips up past $1 million. I was rocking past that motherfucker for a minute. I really wasn't playing a whole lot of money. I was just sitting on it, but I was playing like $1,000 games and shit, $30,000 bids and shit, $1,000 bids. Damn. Motherfucker needed cash, or I could just see they needed cash. Like I'm just that type of motherfucking nigga. Like if I had it for real, I would actually do this shit to motherfuckers. And metaphorically speaking and actuality speaking. But if you don't know, I let you know that when I say either damn metaphorically, it don't matter. It all go. It's a loop. You gotta see it, how it come, what it do, how it work, how it stand, how it fold. Don't let it fold. Keep it where it move, rock, roll, transport. I can go on forever. But the thing of this is, Yeah, I made that scenario because my head got up to like 1.91 and some change and some shit on the poker, right? True story. Damn, I lost my money in like 3 hands. I'm talking about these one of them bullshit hands like niggas trying to bluff a nigga. Or damn, nigga just got something like 2 pair or some shit that you know it's a good hand, but it ain't a good hand. Down good down how the board look or whatever the fuck the scenario may be. But I had some good ass hands. I think one of them I had like trip queens and shit. Then there was another one I had a straight on that bitch. And the nigga had a boat. I was like, oh shit. Whoop that ass. 3 hands, I lost it at 1.9. Boom. I was flat broke, bro. I'm trying to think, man. I hit up like I was trying to think of Pacific people. Cause I got like more than a couple hundred people on my buddy list. Like trying to think of a couple people like I gave money to. Cause like I'm that type of motherfucker. Like what how do you motherfucker ask? Even if a motherfucker asks, if I can, like I'm gonna tell you there's something going on right now, but I'm gonna get to that. The tables are solid, the table type of bids, you know what I'm saying? And that's the standard bid. People bid past it, but that's the standard bid. And like, so far as playing poker on Facebook, and for the average person to play on Facebook, you should have more than 50 grand, period, automatically. You know what I'm saying? That allow 50 grand would allow you to play at the 200 to 400 table. You can get at that table with 40 grand at the most, 20 at the least. Dang on, I think it's 20 at the least, so it might be 5 4 or some shit. I don't know. But I see a motherfucker at the table and they at one of these old weak ass tables, like 5 and 10, or 2 and 4. I'm like, huh? Fall up at the table, you know what I'm saying? Click on their face, see their profile come up. That shit tell me like, damn, this nigga got less than 10 grand. This nigga got less than 25 grand. This nigga down below a grand playing with dollars. I give him what I could afford to give, you know what I'm saying, and still leave leeway. Like in scenario, like right now, I got my chips up to like 800 and some change, 800 and some thousand. Like right now, this dude keep asking me for 100 grand. I'm trying to get 2 million and beyond it. My status ain't even gonna move until I peak 2 million and some change. Right now, it's just gonna say a mil plus. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to upgrade my card and that shit. I fucked with the poker, the Texas Hold'em shit. Damn, this nigga want 100K. I'm like, the other day I'm telling this dude like, yo, he hit me up. He asked me. He didn't even add me on the poker joint, on the poker table. This nigga fucking seen me at the poker table, asked me for my Facebook. I ain't give a fuck. Gave it to him. Hit me up on Facebook. Play poker, man. Send me 100K. I'm laughing. How this shit nigga crazy? I ain't got it like that. Keeping it real. I seen something though. What table you at? I started off with 10 grand. This nigga asked me so many times to send him 100. He kept saying 100, 100, 100. I broke down the numbers all the way to 2,500. Then he just shut up talking to me. I was doing that to see when he shut up talking to me. Like every time I'd be like, all right, I'm coming through, give you 7,500. Please let me get 100,000. All right, man, I'm coming through 5 grand. I started kicking that shit in, right? So I was like, fuck, I was really gonna give him 10, like I thought I was gonna give him 10. But he ain't never come to the table and I couldn't find which table he was at because he ain't on my buddy list. If you on my buddy list, it just show me which table you at. I don't, this shit just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he on my Facebook, so he should have been on my buddy list. The shit, who knows what the fuck was going on that day, but that's what happened. Got on there, couldn't find him and shit, so never ended up sending him cash. Now he told me some hurry up, send me 100K, okay, I will, haha. That's what he typed all together. Maybe he mocking me. And I don't believe sending 100K. Oh, he probably, because I wouldn't send him 100K. I had the perfect scenario. And this is a real conspiracy right here. If you want to know what a conspiracy is. Say what if this nigga done seen me mention this shit like, yeah, I don't mind giving out cash to motherfuckers on nothing poking and shit, fuck it, and shit like that. So he like, ah, shit, I'm gonna pull this nigga card. No, motherfuckers can win. They give you like 14 grand to start off with. That's what it was back when I started. Now it's different. Cause I know somebody just made a profile. I made a profile for my sister. So I get her startup money and send it to myself at the same time when I got broke as shit. So they started her off for 8 grand. They didn't change that shit. But damn. I feel like, yeah, before this card, you can win your money like that and shit, right? Or you could be one of those niggas who actually whip out the credit card and buy chips. And that shit is cheap. Cause like you would spend like $25, like 50 million damn chips. Some shit like that. I don't know precisely the numbers, but that's what it'd be in that area. It'd be something like that. So that it might be exaggerated, it might not be exaggerated. Type of shit like right in the balance. I'm just guesstimating. Probably sat there and begged me for a certain amount of money. Like, I know you got it. Give me a certain amount. And then down when I wouldn't get it to him, when I bought the money, now looking like if I see him at the table, like, damn, this nigga done caked the fucked up. And now he laughing at me and shit. But another scenario could be he don't know shit about me and just asking me for the money like that and shit, kept getting mad and just bought him some damn chips and now he's standing on a nigga. Or he actually won scenario number 3 and standing on a nigga. I'm about to find him at the table because if he needs some money, he probably at the table if he left.
In 2002,
See,
when the
this
court was
dude
started,
though,
their job was
he
to
from a
find
whole
and
nother
demand
country and
the
shit. I
arrest
fuck
of
with
the
people from
world's
other
worst
countries and
criminals.
shit to get to know what's out
Although
there
there
and
are a
shit.
lot of warlords,
I learned that off the
murderers,
Tiny
and
Chat
dictators in the
YouTube
world,
shit. Like,
the perversity of Coney's
you know what I'm
crimes
saying?
made him first
You
on the
might
court's
find your
list.
mirror image in another
Coney, the first
country
guy
where you
that
couldn't chill
investigates.
with him now
And
and
the crime
somehow
basically
it
is
happened.
crimes against humanity, war crimes committed against the civilian population, including murder, sexual slavery, rapes, abductions. We need to plan how to arrest Coney. Start to plan and start to be serious. In fact, the only way to stop Coney is showing him, guy, we're going to arrest you.
Oh yeah,
What do you
I
think we
fuck
should
with
do
the white
about it?
boys. So when the white boys go nerd, I fucks with hood nigga and a nerd.
Stop him, and then
That's why I
solve
fucks
all
with
the
like
problems.
so far as like who
We
I'm
should
hang
stop
around and shit. You ain't family, you a hood nigga or a nerd. And if
It's
you a
obvious that
combination of
Coney
both,
should be
I'm
stopped.
fucking with
The
you.
problem
Like,
is
straight up.
99% of the planet doesn't know who he is.
I got 2 of those.
If they knew, Coney would
I
have been
fuck with
stopped
them more
long
than
ago.
them. Well,
Let
I
the
can't
one
say
who
that
take
all
the
the way
national
because one of them I
take
fuck
justice
with
to
them.
him there. Follow him wherever
Like,
he is.
straight up,
First,
100.
to rescue our children.
And some.
And secondly, to
And
give
there's
us
another one I
justice.
do,
We are
but
determined to
he
cooperate
ain't
with
nerdy.
any friend of
He just
Uganda
hood.
to ensure that this mindless killing and slaughter is ended.
When my friends and I came home from Uganda, we thought that if the government knew, they would do something to stop him. But everyone in Washington we talked to said there is no
Correct. I
way
got
the United States will ever get involved in a conflict
$761,732
where
on
our
this
national
shit.
security
This nigga
or
asking me for
financial
100.
interests
My
are
goal
at
is to
stake.
get to a damn
No administration, Republican,
2 mil.
Democrat, Obama, Bush, Clinton, doesn't matter.
I can do this in one game, but
because it's simply
I
not
ain't
an
trying to put that
important
much
enough
money on the
issue
table. So
on the radar screen.
I got
of
the
American
balance.
foreign
Like,
policy.
I sit at the table.
Since the
I play
government said
200,
it was
400.
impossible,
Sit at the table
we
40
didn't know what
grand.
else to do
If I lose my
but
whole
tell
40
everyone
grand
we
3 times,
could
I'm
about
done for the
Jacob
day.
and the invisible children.
You know what I'm saying?
Show this movie to as many people as possible in such a way that we can't be ignored.
And when we did, people were shocked, and their awareness turned into
Got
action.
a favorite seat. I
We
try to
started
get it at every
something.
table.
A community.
Alright, the 200 to 400
I
table.
have friends
That
that have
lets
been
you
living in
play
this conflict their entire their life. Fight
when you
for that.
bid
Because
in,
that is what is going to change this world, and that is what defines us.
your maximum bid
got
in is 8
creative.
grand.
And we got loud.
So you can sit at the table 8
And
grand,
as the
give
LRA
you
began to move
opportunity
into other
to,
countries,
if nothing else,
Jacob
double
and other
80
Ugandans
grand in
came
one
to the
hand.
U.S. to speak on behalf
Cause that's
of
how
all
poker
people
go. You can
suffering
double your money in
because
one
of
hand.
Coney.
You know what I'm saying?
Even
You
though
playing the
Uganda
table
was
got 9
relatively
people
safe,
at it. You
they
play
felt compelled to
and
tell the world that Coney was still out there
quadruple
and had to be
to the
stopped.
second power of your money. Let's make a toast.
We built a community around the idea that where you live shouldn't determine whether you live.
I ain't never really
We
liked
were
it anyway.
committed to stop
Just the
Coney
words,
and
relevant,
rebuild what he had
symbolic
destroyed.
shit.
And because we couldn't wait
Playing
for
in my head too.
institutions or governments to step
Like
in,
came
we
in
did it
right on
ourselves with our
all
time,
that.
talent, and money. So we
Ain't
rebuilt
got shit. Let me
schools.
see this
The
dude in
best
the
you
poker
can
game
offer a
somewhere.
child is by letting them be independent, and that was providing education.
We created jobs.
I have seen the lives
Ooh, they
of those
playing
who
me
have been
hardcore, yo.
hopeless. Now they have hope.
It don't
And
mind.
we
I can
built
rock
an
this
early
shit.
warning radio network on the front line of
I'm
the
gonna tell you
war
what they
to
doing in a
protect
second.
villages from
And
rebel
got it with the
attacks.
flush.
To update
Won't
real
even
time
looking at
what's
flicking
happening
on
in the war
something else.
zone
Just dead
8,000
blind.
miles away.
That is working. I got a
All of
hand
this
strength for
funded
needle and
by
shit.
an
I don't
army
really
of
need
young
it, but that
people
bitch helpful as hell
who
because
put their
I can
money
think
toward their
faster
belief
just
in the
looking at
value
it.
of all human
It'll
life.
tell you what kind of hand
They
you
gave
got.
a few dollars a month
You know what I'm
of
saying?
what little
Last
they
hand, I
had
ain't had shit. It won't
to a
telling me nothing. I
program
still
called
was
Try
betting on it.
and proved
And
that a
flopped
bunch
out.
of
I had a
littles
10,
could make
7
a
of
big
diamonds. Hit out
difference.
with a flush. That's 5
And
diamonds.
as a result, the unseen became
I won
visible.
like 2 grand plus my money back. 2,600 to be exact. Plus money. Shit, I'm watching it deep, but I'm gonna watch it again. Shit gonna come back to me. My nigga ain't got shit. This nigga over here like the bet too. I like that. When I get something, I'm gonna go ham on his ass. I know he can call this shit. Them be the times you get fucked though. So, got to know when to go ham and when not to. It's like, this my first 40 grand at the table today. Well, no, not really. I played early. This one second. But I won with it. No. I had lost the bet before. Nope. Let me stop lying. I lost with that shit. I lost with like 2 today. I think this is my third. The third one I came back. But I ain't get all my money back. I just got the, before that sat at the table with, I lost most of that
on both sides.
Got it back.
Republicans, Democrats,
Past 40
and they all agreed
and
with
left
us.
the table.
Joseph Coney's
Right now I ain't got
crimes
shit but a
had
pair
to
of
be stopped.
queens. Ain't
All the prophets that are out
possible
there,
straight on the board.
none is more severe
Possible
than
flush.
one that mutilates and takes the lives of
I
little
just
kids.
threw a
These
motherfucker
young members of the Invisible
3,200
Children
on the table.
organization know that no child should live in fear of being abducted
Yeah, I had a
or
possible
killed.
flush.
So they were
Cause I got
determined to
queen
become
9
their
on the
voice.
board. It's
They
6, jack,
realized
8,
that
queen,
these
7.
African children and families
This
were
dude just
invisible to
threw enough
Washington
950
policymakers.
in, and
So
this
they
motherfucker
decided to
3
make
hearts
them
on the
visible.
table. Jack, queen,
And what I
7.
was
He probably
told
got
would
2.
never
He ain't got
happen
2.
suddenly
Got a
became
scrape
possible.
though. Took
In
my guaps.
furtherance
Took
of the
like 20
Congress's
grand.
stated policy, I have authorized a small number of U.S. forces to deploy to
Go
Central
ham on this shit.
Africa to
He knew
provide
he had that.
assistance to regional forces that are
I'm
working
down to
towards the
27,500.
removal of
Just put
Coney's
400
from the
in on this
battlefield.
table.
Sincerely, Barack Obama.
Got a pair of 5s. They on the board though. Queen 5-5 drop. I like about spades. Well, I like spades for the same reason too, but poker, it's the complexity of it when you compare it to some shit like poker and tonk to chess and checkers. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
After 8 years
the
of
same
work,
way somebody
the
can
government
read your character,
finally
like,
heard
man,
us.
you
And
making
in October of
checker
2011,
moves, nigga.
100 American
Nigga,
advisors
we
were
making
sent
chess
into
moves
Central Africa
and
to
etc.
assist the
and shit
Ugandan
like that.
army
You
in
know what I'm
arresting
saying?
Coney and stopping the LRA. It was the first time in
You can see
history
the format.
the United States took
You can
that
see the
kind of
blueprint.
action
You
because
just
the
need
people
yellow print.
demanded it. Not for self-defense, but because it was right.
Yep, and just imagine what you'll get out of that. You know what I'm saying? Yellow print is print of understanding. So get you to understand the blueprint of what I'm saying will be the yellow print. Then when you can see the structure I've built and got an understanding of what I'm saying about the structure,
We've come so far,
you become
but Coney is still out there.
who knows what.
He's recently changed his tactics, making it even more difficult to capture
But
him. And international support could be removed
get
at
money,
any time.
If we take the pressure off, if we're not successful, he is going to be growing his numbers. People forget, and you got to remind him, and it takes numbers to remind him. And if interest wanes, then it'll go away. And I'd end up standing out there alone trying to do something to support completing the mission. It's got to be.
See, when you read shit 24/7, you don't want to read everything. Shit like that fuck with you, cause shit go more than one way. So you got to look at it like, you know, which way is the direct way. You know what I'm saying? You got more than one way.
Because when we heard about
If
injustice,
you don't know the direct way and you hear some shit like what I just heard, that shit, boy. Damn, the shit crashed on me. I had a nice hand. They put the lock on me. I hope they let me get the little chump change. Little lock when your internet connection go bad. This nigga had a similar hand. I bet on. I had a full house with 3 sevens and 2 queens. He had 3 queens and 2 sevens.
In order for Coney to be arrested this year,
Boat.
the Ugandan military has to find him. In order to find him, they need the technology and training to track him in the vast jungle. That's where the American advisors come in. But in order for the American advisors to be there, the US government has to deploy them. They've done that, but if the government doesn't believe the people care about arresting Coney, the mission will be canceled. In order for the people to care, they have to know, and they will only know if Coney's name is everywhere. This is the dream. Coney arrested for all the world to see, and the abducted children returned home.
Here's the biggest problem. You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Nobody knows who he is.
I know, but I know who he is because I see him on this picture now.
He's not famous. He's invisible. Joseph Coney's invisible.
Here is how we're going to make him visible. We are going to make Joseph Coney a household name, not to celebrate him, but to bring his crimes to the light. And we are starting this year, 2012. We are targeting 20 culture makers and 12 policymakers to use their power for good. Let's start with the 20 culture makers. Celebrities, athletes, and billionaires.
This dude still talking about some
What
100K.
they talk about spreads.
And I sat out here and just lost 15 grand.
I'd like indicted
One
war
hand.
criminals to enjoy the same level of celebrity as me. That seems fair. That's our objective.
This nigga sitting beside me in my favorite seat with 12 million. His chip say, his status say 10 mil plus.
We are targeting 20 of the most diverse and influential culture makers to speak out about Coney and make him famous.
Oprah,
Mark Zuckerberg,
Ryan Seacrest.
Bono.
Then we're going after policymakers.
This nigga over here sitting at the table, 10 mil. What the fuck these niggas doing at this table, man?
Stay or leave. So we need to remind them.
Nigga one of my kind. This nigga sitting over here with 126.
No matter what side you're on, this is something we can all agree on.
If a senator or congressman notices 25 phone calls on any issue, on any given day, it is noted.
When citizens, by the hundreds of thousands, start demanding
I got a rank of a 668 on this junk.
it becomes in the national
That ain't
interest
shit.
of the United States government.
Highest rank 101 champion.
We've identified the 12
I'm pretty much at the end though.
change the game
Like towards here the ranks are longer.
On
and
our
it's
website,
few
we've
of them.
made it easy to write them
It's like
directly,
Ace. I've been
call
Ace
them,
since damn.
meet
I
with
think
them,
I
and
forgot
get
the
their
number. I want to
attention.
say
If
55.
my son were kidnapped and forced to kill,
Something like
it
that.
would be all over the news. So we are
And that
making
shit go all the way
Coney
to
world
77,
news
yo.
by
I think it was
redefining the
59.
propaganda we see
Yeah,
all day,
59.
every day, that
Cause I
dictates
was a
who
legend
and what we pay attention
all the way
to.
up to
A lot of people feel powerless to
58.
communicate their ideas. They think that, okay, I'm not a corporation, I don't own my own magazine or news station, I just don't
Not
have
all the
any
way,
say. But seeing what I've done, I think it's empowered a lot of people to realize that one individual can make an impact. And I actually want to demystify and say, here are these really simple tools. Go out and rock it.
And that's just what we intend to do. Our goal is to change the conversation of our culture and get people to ask, who is Joseph Kony? We have printed hundreds of thousands of posters, stickers, yard signs, and flyers that are right now, today, being put up in major cities all over the world. We have thousands of Kony 2012 bracelets that we want everyone to wear. Business only. Each bracelet has a unique ID number. Input that number and you enter the mission to make Kony famous. You can geotag your posters and track your impact in real time. Everything you need is in a box called the Action Kit. It has 2 bracelets, one for you and one to give away. And if you want to help fund our life-saving programs, donate a few dollars a month through Try, and you can have the Action Kit for free. Start making Kony famous today, but all of these efforts will culminate on one day, April 20th, when we cover the night. This is the day when we will meet at sundown and blanket every street in every city till the sun comes up. We will be smart and we will be thorough. The rest of the world will go to bed Friday night and wake up to hundreds of thousands of posters demanding justice on every corner. It's always been that the decisions made by the few, with the money and the power,
I
dictated the
just got up. I
priorities
had
of their
8 grand.
government
I sat
and
back
the
down with
stories
40.
in the media. They determine the lives and the opportunities of their citizens. But now there is something bigger than that. The people of the world see each other and can protect each other. It's turning the system upside down, and it changes everything.
We are living in a new world, Facebook world, in which 750 million people share ideas, not thinking in borders. It's a global community bigger than US. Joseph Kony was committing crimes for 20 years, and no one cared. We care.
We have reached a crucial time in history where what we do or don't do right now will affect every generation to come. Arresting Joseph Kony will prove that the world we live in has new rules, that the technology that has brought our planet together is allowing us to respond to the problems of our friends.
When it ends finally by bringing Kony justice, it should be celebrated like worldwide.
We are not just studying human history, we are shaping it. At the end of my life, I want to say that the world we've left behind is one that Gavin can be proud of. A place that doesn't allow Joseph Konys and child soldiers. A place where children, no matter where they live, have a childhood free from fear.
I'm gonna be like you, Dad.
When you grow up?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna come with you to Africa.
The better world we want is coming. It's just waiting for us to stop at nothing.